So, you might be thinking, wait, haven't I seen this before? Well, maybe you have. But this time, we're sharing our entire 4-day journey on the Mae Hong Son loop as one full-length travel documentary. Our hope is to reach a new audience and inspire more of you to take on this incredible adventure. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and enjoy a little nostalgia with us. Here's our 4-day experience on the loop. Let's dive in.
It's a Dutch guy called Jan, operates the place. Thanks, Jan. Ready to go.
All right, woo, let's get going.
Today we're driving from Chiang Mai to Pai, and it's about a almost 3-hour drive. 127 kilometers left to go. We're driving out of the old quarter, like the more ancient part of Chiang Mai. And it seems like traffic isn't too bad today. Saturday, is it today the 2nd of December? Which makes it almost winter, middle of winter in Thailand. So the temperature is really nice. Yeah, so stay tuned, 126 kilometers to go. It's gonna be a wonderful day of driving, beautiful mountain passes, and hopefully we'll see some autumn trees like losing their leaves and all the beautiful auburn and brown and yellow colors. It's gonna be a nice trip.
You can see the famous Chiang Mai wall on your right. Getting out of Chiang Mai does take quite a bit of time. So we got a slow start to our morning, but we are getting out of here and we'll be in the mountains soon, and I'm really looking forward to it. We haven't done this loop since December of 2021. So I'm so excited to see it again and to go back up to Pai, which is one of our favorite places in Thailand. I'm just really looking forward to it.
So Jan, the Dutch guy, told us to take this little offshoot. You get off of the main road faster and it's more scenic, he says. So we're going through a little town. So we've got 108 kilometers left to go. But the nice part is most of that is mountain roads. So it's going to be beautiful. There's loads of coffee farms in this region. So we're going to get good views, good viewpoints with cafes and delicious coffee. And of course, the north of Thailand produces a lot of food. So lots of fruit trees. We're going to have delicious food, fruit and coffee. I really am enjoying this PCX. It feels so smooth. It's got enough power. It's not strong, but it, accelerates uniformly. But the suspension is nice, and like you could put your feet up straight almost and just cruise.
But I'm super excited to try out this eeek because it's just a way more comfortable ride than a click or the Scoopy that I have back home, which can't even handle a small little bump. So yeah, this is really exciting for me. This is just the perfect weather for a motorbike trip. Not too hot, sun's out, wonderful. So I would tell you where we're headed tonight in terms of accommodation, but we've actually done this one a little bit different, and we're not going to be booking anything in advance and just trying to get to the next town or trying to get to a certain town in a day and then just booking into a place that night.
So we're still driving through these beautiful countryside towns, and it's so nice. Like the roads are just more quiet and peaceful and scenic. Beautiful trees, lots of banana trees. It's green. My heart calls it. My heart calls me to go into the countryside. Unfortunately, we just missed harvest season, or post-harvest season now, so I think most of the rice paddies are going to be not as beautiful, but that's fine. It's going to be a nice trip nonetheless. Because I did the non-loop just over a month ago, I think. Erotic Garden? Oh, nice. And it was still beautiful rice paddy, so hopefully we'll find some at some point on this road. The rice paddies just make these loops so picturesque. And of course, flying the drone over them, oh, can't beat that view, you know?
So we're just gonna be winging it every night, trying to make it to the next town. And the goal for today is to get to Pai, one of our favorite places in Thailand. This is our favorite thing to do, is motorbike loop. It's such an adventure, so much fun. That's what we love to do. It's our bread and butter, we might say.
So we're basically in the countryside, as you can see on my left. It's basically forests and rice paddies, fruit trees. Oh, look at those delicious papayas. It's just beautiful. Like Thailand's countryside, every single time we leave the city and we're in the countryside, I'm just so happy and content with life. It's just green and happy, and it's quiet, and it's not as busy and bustling and loud. It's just picturesque, and everyone has beautiful vegetable and fruit gardens, like every single house. And the people are nice, and it's just a more relaxed, way of life. I mean, that's how I grew up, so for me, that would always feel like home. I would never really feel at home in a city. I can make a home there, and I can work, but that's not where I want to live long term, I think Kate's the same, even though she did grow up in San Diego and some smaller cities. She also loves the countryside.
And we are finally going through some windy, beautiful roads with trees all around us and mountains to the left and to the right. Beautiful farms. This is what we came for.
Oh, big smile. Big, 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 big smile. Oh, look at this Buddha. It's pretty cool. This Buddha's got a hat, and a hat is basically keeps it from raining on him. Pretty sweet.
Just to put it in perspective, we did the Hajang Loop in 4 days, and that is 350 kilometers total to get all the way around. And we are attempting to do the Mae Hong Son Loop, which is double, almost double the Hajang Loop, and we're going to do it in 4 days. So we have a lot more ground to cover. Definitely an adventure ahead. And there's our sign for Pai and Mae Hong Son, and that's where we're headed. I love this bike. It's so nimble. Gets around the corners. I feel safe, I feel secure, it's quiet.
So we have exactly 2 hours left to drive, good 93 kilometers. We still haven't hit the mountain passes, but once we do, it's gonna be the most twisty, windy roads we've ever driven on. It's just switchback after switchback, beautiful views, and good coffee. Oh, look at this. That's pretty cool. We should go and travel with one of those. Kate on the side seat. Pretty cool.
So this weekend is a long weekend for teachers, for Gustav and me. So we have Monday and Tuesday off. And Tuesday is Father's Day. So if you are Thai and you're watching this, or if you're not Thai and you're watching this and you're a father, happy Father's Day. We hope you have a great day. I know it's probably going to be a bit late because I'm not going to be able to edit this for a while, but happy Father's Day to my dad, and happy Father's Day to Gustav's dad, who is my Squan Pop. Hope you guys have a great day.
Right, we are back on the main road, the 1095. It's the main road to Pai, and as you can see, the mountains in the distance. We're going to start getting up in elevation and climbing in elevation. So Kate has to go to the bathroom. I need a coffee, and I want to launch the drone a little bit. So this place is called Orange Box Coffee, I think. So we're gonna stop here. So one of my favorite things about the north of Thailand is the toilets. The bathrooms have really beautiful views, as you can see. Beautiful forest, the mountains in the distance. Just taking a quick leak and then we'll hit the road again.
Uneventful, but had a nice bathroom, so could use that. Wow, that tree is amazing. These trees are incredible. This Aerox just absolutely crushes these mountains. I'm like cruising up these. Like, it's so much fun going up.
Alright, so we finally hit the mountain passes. And as you can see, it's nice, windy, good incline. I love these windy roads. And bam, temperature dropping already. It's gonna get chilly up there, I think. But yeah, these mountain passes, you know, throughout Asia are just so beautiful. Oh, we got a Farang in front of us. No jacket, she's gonna get chilly. Let's see. Whap, 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 whap. Oh yeah, look at these beautiful twisty roads. Yeah, we decided we're just gonna get these, you know, protective jackets because you don't know what's gonna happen. And of course, always wear a helmet so that if you fall, you know, you don't lose all the skin in your body. Tarmac is a little bit rough on your skin. Oh, look at this. Bamboo forests and jungle and forest. Just beautiful.
All right, quick update. We have been on the bike for 3 hours. My butt is feeling fantastic compared to any other motorbike trip we've done because this bike is so nice. What an awesome day so far. Be careful, doggy. Woo! I know this may be horrible to say, but we did this 2 years ago and I already forgot like so much of what it looked like. Like I just have a highlight reel in my head of what it was like 2 years ago. So it feels like I'm just doing the loop for the first time again. So that's pretty cool.
Costumes.
Yeah, in the trees. Just stopping for a quick coffee. Beautiful, incredible day so far. Been going for about 3.5 hours. We're just so happy. So the coffee stops are one of the most integral parts of the Mae Hong Son loop because it's just like the north of Thailand is famous for its coffee, and the vibe of just like sitting at a coffee shop in this area and taking in the views is just, it's incredible. So I love this part. So we have already gone 71 kilometers into this 600-kilometer trip, and we have about 51 kilometers to go. Another interesting fact about the Mae Hong Son loop, there are 1,360 curves on this
curvy, it reminds me of my wife. So if you do come on the Mae Hong Son loop one day, just go onto the corner of the road and let all the cars pass you. And once they're passed, it's open, smooth roads. It's quite annoying. Sometimes you hit like a big truck, or not hit it, but it's on the road, and then it creates this bottleneck effect. And then the scooters can easily pass them, and then the cars eventually later on catch up, and then they pass you again, and then hit another truck, and over. We're just gonna let these guys pass us and just enjoy the beautiful scenery.
Getting super curvy roads. Just a few of the famous 1,860 curves. Wow. What's cool about this road also to Pai is it's something that you could just do, like if you don't have enough time to go and do the whole Mae Hong Son loop, you could just do this road to Pai, and that would be such an incredible trip. So if you don't have time, definitely recommend just driving up to Pai and then driving back to Chiang Mai.
So it's exactly 51 more kilometers to Pai, which would usually not take that long, but these are twisty mountainous roads, so it's still gonna take like an hour and 15 minutes maybe. But it's 51 kilometers of pure beauty, as you can see, and beautiful views. Especially getting closer to the top, it's gonna be stacked with nice viewpoints and like cool place you can get coffee. So stay tuned for some beautiful, spectacular views and twisty mountainous roads and beautiful forests.
I saw some poop on the road. I was wondering where it came from.
So we're just driving along, you can see some dung in the road, and bam, water buffaloes in the mountains. Pretty cool. So cool, the countryside is just around every corner, some spectacular views and some interesting things happening. And if you've got some mountains, it's a double whammy.
If you would have told me 2 years ago that I was going to be doing this same loop 2 years from now, I would have thought you were absolutely crazy. We did not think we were going to be in Thailand for this long. I was just telling Gustav the first time that we did this, I definitely was really nervous and I wasn't really paying attention to a lot of the views, and I had only been driving for a little bit, so I wasn't that ready for a trip like this, so I'm really happy we're doing it again. I remember stopping here. So this is the famous viewpoint for people to get off and to throw up. Oh, it's okay. Ka. Ooh, hello chicken. Got you some strawberries. I got us some. Let's go. So our next mission is to find some khao soi, our favorite meal.
So we did this loop Christmas 2 years ago, about 2 months after we started dating. And Christmas is still, what's that, just over 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks in. I mean, it's in 3.5 weeks, so it's a little bit more cold and the forests look more like it's autumn, you know, different colors, the leaves and all falling. but it's a beautiful time to go. The visibility is not as good as it is right now, and I would say the road's even more busy, but it's still a good time to do it. It's really nice if you want to experience, you know, Thailand that's actually chilly. So that was really fun. It was amazing. We did it on small Honda clicks, really old ones, way cheaper than these bikes, but they got us around the loop safe. So one of our favorite parts of this loop is Nan, not Nan, is Pai. It's like a, I want to say a hobbit community, but like a hippie community in the mountains. It's a beautiful valley in the mountains. You'll see when we get there. I'll launch the drone and get some good shots of Pai. But it's a really nice laid back place. They've got an awesome night street, like night markets, a walking street. They close off the roads. The cars can't drive there. And it's just food stalls and all kinds of stalls, craft beer. You could just walk around and have a good time. So I'm sure it being Saturday today, it's going to be open. I really hope so. So we'll be doing that tonight. Still need to find accommodation for tonight, but that's fine. I'm sure there will be a place. It's busy, but it's not peak tourist season yet, I think. So yeah, stay tuned. So now we're gonna drive to a place called Pai River Restaurant or something, because it seems like they have khao soi on the menu, which if you haven't had it, such a delicious dish. It's a northern Thai curry with egg noodles and fried noodles, chicken piece, the curry itself, usually raw onions, pickled greens, Chinese mustard greens, I think, some chili, and it's just delicious.
Welcome to Mae Hong Son! Yay! So we have officially left Chiang Mai province and we are now in the Mae Hong Son province. Woo!
So it's a province that's on the border of Burma. And unfortunately, just across the border, there's a little bit of, I wouldn't say civil war, but unrest. There's guerrillas and there's fighting. The military is deployed. Luckily on the Burma side, not this side, it's quiet and peaceful, I think. But I think there are some camps for asylum seekers. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure. But yeah, we are officially in Mae Hong Son. We're not in Chiang Mai, the province Chiang Mai anymore.
Quick little update for you. We just went through a police checkpoint, but they actually didn't even stop us. They just waved us through. So that's really nice. Right when we got into the new Mae Hong Son province, there is a little checkpoint, but they didn't even pull us over. They just waved us through.
I think we're at the top of the mountain because it is beautiful. There's some beautiful, amazing views from here. Even better than that side because you can see the sun coming through. Let's see if we can find a nice viewpoint you guys can see. So we just drove past a truck that flipped on its side. Last time when we did this loop, there was also like 2 or 3 trucks. You can see it just there. 2 or 3 trucks that flipped over in these mountain passes because they go way too fast and you can't brake fast enough and you can't turn fast enough and they're overloaded. With the scooter it's fine. Sometimes you'll go into a corner too fast and you just have to keep straight and brake with both brakes. But yeah, if you ever drive in these passes, you know, if the truck comes from a front around the twisty road, they're gonna go into your lane, just stay left, stay far left. Yeah, top tip for the day. Looks like no one got hurt in that crash. They did lose some eggs though.
This is gonna sound really weird, but I swear these roads like lull you into like some sort of trance. It's just like the curves back and forth through the trees. Feels like I'm in some sort of, woo, like, I don't know.
So we are officially out of the mountain and we're in a valley. Oh, feel some water. You can feel the temperature is just rising the moment you come out of the mountains, and it's more climby, so humidity feels higher here too. But yeah, we're about 13 minutes from the restaurant. Oh, that's a little drizzle. I didn't know this place gets a little rain in the winter. So yeah, we're gonna get some delicious khao soi, find a restaurant. Oh, it's dripping on me. Oh. But yeah, beautiful views, like the mountains and valleys and all the farms. 9 kilometers to Pai, we're almost there. Some hot springs if you turn right. Oh, I think we should have turned right there. We missed it, but we'll get the next right, I guess. Alright, so we're officially in Pai and we found the restaurant. I think it's over here somewhere. I am starving.
We made it! Not the best one, not like our one in Bangkok, but still pretty good. Around a little bit. It's super hot in Pai right now, really, really hot. And we're really feeling super tired from last night's bus ride. And then we wanted to find an accommodation for tonight. And we're looking on booking.com, we're looking at Agoda, and all we can find is places that are over 1,500 baht. And that's really not in our budget right now. We want to keep it really cheap. So we just were like, okay, let's just go to a random place and just see if they have a room. And we found this place. It's called the Blue House, and it's 550 baht for an air-conditioned room, and that's honestly all we need. It's rock hard. Wow, look at that. So we just woke up from a little nap. That drive today was exhausting, and last night we did not sleep very well on the bus, so we had a nice relaxing afternoon, and now it's almost golden hour, so we're just gonna go explore Pai.
This is some black sticky rice with black sesame and then a little bit of condensed milk on top. That's really good.
Nice and crunchy. Black sesame seed, you can taste that. A little bit of sweetness from the condensed milk.
Yummy.
I like that.
Oh, อร่อยมาก
อร่อยขอบคุณครับเอาชิลลี่ซอสนะไม่เป็นไรนิดหน่อยไหมนิดหน่อย
นิดหน่อย
ครับขอบคุณครับ Good. Good sauce. Ooh, delicious samosa. That's good. It's hot. Oh. อร่อยมากปลากระเป๋าไก่ samosa.
Approved by Mark Wine. Mark Wines. Wow, they really have everything on this road. Kebab, shawarma, vegan stuff, pad thai.
You want to split a baguette?
I'm really full.
Alright, okay.
This place is called Erotic Garden. I wonder what that's all about.
What else did I want to say?
Are you a cutie pie? Come here. Cheers. First coffee on the Mae Hong Son loop at the witch's house. I don't know what that tap was. It was also really fun. So many bugs.
Also, if you're traveling, take some toilet paper with. There's bum guns, which are great for cleaning, but
Let's go.
Good morning from Pai. We're just finishing up some sprints and we're gonna grab a breakfast and then we're gonna drive from Pai to a town called Mae Hong Son.
Let's go!
Right, so we're on our way to a waterfall before we head to Mae Hong Son. We checked out. Did you give the key back? All right.
It's called Mopang Waterfall.
Mopang?
Mopang.
Mopang. Let's head up. All right, so these streets are narrow. Gonna have to do like a 5-point turn. Turn around. Okay, here we're back on the walking street.
All right, good morning. Wow, what an absolutely stunning morning this has become.
We waited out the mist, so the sun just baked it away, and it's a beautiful sunshiny day. Getting out of the town into the countryside again, so beautiful. The roads are quiet. Just brings a massive smile to my face. Yeah, lots of farming communities, dogs everywhere, as usual in Thailand. That's a rubber tree plantation over there.
I love seeing the mountains in the distance and then looking in my rear view and seeing the mountains. It's just, oh, it's so beautiful. Ooh, beautiful.
Welcome to Moor Prong Waterfall. 100 baht entrance fee. This waterfall is really, really cool, and I think you can slide down parts of it. So, this is gonna be my shower for the morning. So nice, we have this whole place to ourselves. 10:30 in the morning. This is the time to come.
We had a good slip and slide at the waterfall, and now we are heading into the mountains again. Go and find some beautiful restaurant that's above the clouds.
Day 2 is starting off amazing. Exactly how you want to start a day on the Mae Hong Son loop. And today we're hoping to get in, I'm not sure how many kilometers, but we're going 55 now, maybe another 100 after that. We'll see how far we get today. And like we said in the last video, we're just choosing accommodation as we arrive into the town, finding a quiet spot, going really, really cheap. Tonight, hopefully we can find a slightly more comfortable bed. Last night, our bed was actually rock hard. That's what you get though when you pay 550 baht. We're fine with roughing it for a little bit.
So we're climbing into the mountains. I think we stopped here last time, got a bowl of noodles somewhere around here. But it's beautiful, these hills and farms on it. Yeah, we stopped here last time. I remember it, 2 years ago. Then you see some tourists without helmets on. Don't do that. Look at that. Imagine farming here. It's a beautiful place. So I would say we enjoy the second day driving way more, because the roads from Chiang Mai to Pai is so busy with cars and trucks and pickup trucks and scooters and vans and buses. But the second part, not a lot of people do Pai to Mae Hong Son. It's just, it's far out into the countryside. So the roads are so quiet and empty today, it's so nice.
I'm not sure if you can see my phone right now, but on Google Maps it looks so crazy. The road up ahead. We are totally just winding up this road. So cool. Scenic area, 1 kilometer. I think we'll stop there. Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah, what a view.
also got some purple sweet potatoes. And this is the other side of the viewpoint. So you can look on that side and then walk over here on this side. It's a double-sided viewpoint. And purple sweet potatoes. So good. Got a whole bag. Well, not a whole bag, but 4 or 5 sweet potatoes for 20 baht.
20? No way. Purple ones? Have one of these more. It's good.
What you got there?
A delicious persimmon. 50 baht for 2. They're so good.
All right. And now we're gonna drive just 40 minutes to this noodle house.
These mountain passes are so beautiful. And we're probably about, I would guess, halfway to Mae Hong Son. I think we'll sleep there tonight. And then day 3 and day 4, I guess we'll have a little bit more kilometers to do. But just look at that view. Around every corner is a beautiful view.
Some crazy turns here. Ooh. So, quick little update. We just went through another police checkpoint, but they've passed us through each one. So that is checkpoint number 2 that we've gone through on this loop. And they just waved us through, easy as. Another thing is we're about to pass a cave called the Nam Lod Cave. And we did that cave last time, so we're not going to stop there this time. But it is absolutely beautiful. If you have the time, definitely recommend going there. It's so awesome and such an interesting cave. And you can feed the fish, and you can take a little bamboo kayak thing. I'll try to find some footage of that and show that to you guys because it's really awesome and I really recommend going.
So I took a nice time lapse of that valley. It was so beautiful. And then we head back into the mountain again, into the mountain pass. And wow, just look at it. It is so picturesque. Like you see some butterflies flying around, and forest and jungly and mountains, banana trees. I just had to take my sunglasses off because, I don't know, it's just so much more beautiful with your own eyes. Not looking through lenses, you know? But yeah, it's beautiful weather. The temperature is perfect for driving. And it is amazing. You drive past these stalls a lot, selling all kinds of fruits and vegetables and fruits. We turned off the main road that goes to Mae Hong Son, and then Kate just take me on this nondescript road somewhere to a restaurant. She says there's a restaurant on this way, but there doesn't seem to be much. It's all just forest. And there's like no cars, so I wonder where we're going. Also, there's a lot of different caves here. We went to, is it Nam Lod or Mae Lod cave? Really beautiful cave. Massive black fish inside of the cave, because the cave has a lake in it. And they take you on these bamboo rafts, and almost like it's Venice. And a guy with a pole just steering you through it. Lots of bats, really cool.
Lots of people stopping here. Oh, okay. Okay, coffee time.
So we're at a place called Saulahu Cafe in Jabbo.
Jabbo.
Sounds like Jabba the Hutt.
That's Jabba.
Jabba the Hutt. Didn't
Yeah.
know it was this famous.
Lots of people.
We got some food. I got a bak bao chicken with a runny egg.
And I got a pad kana, which is kale and chicken.
That was really good.
All you really need in life. A runny egg on rice.
So good. And of course, a beautiful view helps.
We've got about an hour left to drive, just over 60 kilometers to Mae Hong Son. Look at that view. Can't beat it. So beautiful.
Wow, I just have to give an appreciation moment to these trees. So lush and overgrown and beautiful. And it smells so fresh.
I just started recording because this is so beautiful, this forest we're driving through in the mountains, that I could just not show it, you know. This is absolutely fantastic. And the temperature is so nice. Just look at it, like the colors and the shadows. The sunlight just coming through the trees. So beautiful.
So happy to be here and to be experiencing this again. I feel grateful. As I do with all our adventures, I feel so grateful to be here, to be able to do stuff like this. We're so lucky that we just get to do this. Get to be in Thailand, to live here, and to experience the culture and the welcoming nature of everybody here. I just love it.
So we're almost out of the mountains. We're descending quite fast. And you can feel the temperature is just increasing. Like, it was quite frigid and nice, chilly up there. Now it's like, okay, the sun is beating down. It feels like autumn in South Africa. Like, it's a dry heat. You know, not like your normal Thai, humid. You know, the humidity everyone associates with Thailand is more dryness, but I guess it is almost winter. But it's still hot, you know, it's probably getting close-ish to 30 degrees Celsius, I think. But yeah, it's cool to feel the difference in temperature between the different altitudes.
So my 2 life hacks for this trip. First thing, you need sunglasses, or you need a helmet that has sun protective covering over it, because it's so sunny and there's so much glare. You absolutely need sunglasses. And my second pro tip for everybody that gets dry lips, or even if you don't get dry lips, if you're going to be on a motorbike for, you know, 3, 4, 5 hours in a day, your lips get so dry, and I've made the mistake of forgetting chapstick, and it's just the worst. So definitely need chapstick, and maybe even eye drops, because your eyes get really dry.
It's so beautiful. And it smells like jasmine. I think there's some jasmine plantations here, because it smells so good. So it's like, oh. These countryside valley farming communities are just my favorite. I wish I could live somewhere here, just for a little bit, you know, just in the countryside.
So 2 things that I've noticed that I don't think were present last time. First thing is that there's a bunch of signs for no burning, like a bunch of signs that show fire and then like a big X through it. And so I think that's interesting, because I think the Thai government is actually pushing for people to stop burning their crops. So who knows, maybe it will get better, or maybe it'll be slightly better this year, I don't know. But it seems like they're advocating for that. And the second thing that I noticed is that there are monks on the side of the road. Like groups of monks on the side of the road, and I don't remember that last time. Maybe they're making some sort of journey or pilgrimage, and they're walking and they stick out their bottles, and I feel so bad because I think they're asking for water, but I don't have any water. So yeah, maybe we need to get some water for these monks so we can fill them up. Because they're just walking on the side of the road, some of them barefoot, some of them just wearing flip-flops or something. But I'm not sure where they're walking or what the journey is.
Look at this absolutely stunningly beautiful landscape. Lush green forests. Oh, beautiful, smooth tarmac to drive on. It is absolutely wonderful. We've had a lot of good adventures, experiences, but doing motorbike loops always puts a smile on your face.
This place will always have a special place in my heart because 2 years ago, Gustav and I did this and it just was so amazing and we were just falling in love. We had only known each other for like 2 months at that point, but we had already known that we were going to be together for a long time. Maybe even forever. Maybe that was in Gustav's mind because just a year later, Gustav had a ring in his pocket. A year ago today, Gustav had a ring. He was ready to propose and he actually proposed to me a year ago tomorrow in Khao Yai. Thailand will always be special to us for many reasons, but mainly because this is where we fell in love and where we created our lives and have dreamt up our lives and living our lives. Beautiful place, full of adventure and full of opportunity and so many people to meet and so many places to see. Look at this little buffalo.
Welcome to the town of Mae Hong Son. It's a really nice, peaceful town in the mountains. And just up there you can see a temple. We went there last time, it was pretty cool. Lots of rice paddies and farms all around in these valleys. If you look on the map, you can actually see that all these little towns are all nestled between mountain ranges in the valleys. It's so beautiful because it's just picturesque mountains and forests upon mountains and forests. So yeah, that's Mae Hong Son. Our accommodation is just outside of Mae Hong Son. So we're driving through the town and then we're gonna check into our little villa, they say.
Made it here in good time. We're gonna get there at 4:06 p.m. Perfect timing. Pulling into our resort now, Sang Siwan Resort. Made it. Safe and sound.
gonna do a little bit of a walking street walk tonight again, get some good food. So we're gonna head back into town, about a 10-minute drive or so. Walking street starts at 5 p.m.
Because you just picked a pimple. What'd you get?
Some pineapple.
A
A
lot.
lot.
Lekker.
Delicious. We love the north of Thailand. It's just beautiful, the mountains and the culture and the food and just the sights or just the feeling of it, you know?
Yeah, it is so beautiful. The mountains in the distance. I love it.
So for 30 baht, you can get this piece of chicken off the barbecue. It's so good. I'm not even sure what this piece is, but it's good.
Alright, so I just got this thing. It's a leaf on the outside. I don't know what type of leaf it is. But on the inside, when you bite into it, it's like a bite of all the flavors all at once. There's even a peanut on the inside. It explodes all in your mouth all at once.
Chili?
There's a chili, a little bit of sugar, salty, spicy. Oh, it's really spicy when you chew all the chili. I need some water.
I've had the Mario song stuck in my head all day. When you work with kindergartners, that's all they want to listen to is this Mario Just Dance video. Woo!
Where's your phone?
Just kidding, it's in here.
How do you know where to go?
I've been following you.
No, you have not.
Oh.
You've been in front because I've been following you.
Oops!
Rub it in. Last night we stayed at this place called Sun Swang Resort. 600 baht a night, coffee included. Really nice and peaceful in the mountains outside of town. I sent the drone up this morning. Beautiful shots. It's such absolute beautiful nature. Just forests and mountains everywhere. And now we're heading to Mae Hong Son. We're gonna stay at a little place there for 500 baht a night. 160 kilometers, 3 hours to go. Alright, goodbye Sun Swang Resort. It's been wonderful, peaceful and quiet. Now, heading back on the road.
So let's see what we get up to today. We are heading to a town called Mae Hong Son. Today is definitely less curvy from what I can tell on the map. Still curves, still beautiful drive, but a little bit more straight. So 160 kilometers, let's go. You know, a few days into a trip like this, you feel like, all right, you wake up, have your breakfast, get on the bike. You feel sad when you think about it being over because this routine becomes normal.
We're back into some beautiful valleys. It seems like this is a little solar farm on the left here. That's pretty cool. Mae Hong Son solar farm. It's going to be a beautiful day of driving.
This is so beautiful. And it's such nice weather right now. December in Thailand is, oh, it's some of the best weather of the whole year. Especially in the north.
So this whole section on basically half of day 2 and all of day 3, we're basically driving on the Myanmar border, Burma. And you wouldn't notice, but there's a civil war going on just across the border, or a little bit of civil unrest and some bad stuff happening. But on this side, in Thailand's side, it's all peace and quiet. It's quite stark contrast. But you could just Google it. There's guerrilla war fighters. I think after it was a military coup that happened. Yeah, I don't know much about the history, but it sure is good to be on this side of the border, I can tell you that.
Pretty cool Buddha statue up there. A little bit chilly. 326 kilometers from Chiang Mai. So we'll do about half that today and then the rest of it tomorrow. We need to get some gas. So we're going through a town now. I think it's called Kun Yuam. I've gone this whole way without having to fill up on an Aerox. The owner of this bike said he switched out the tank for a 9-liter tank. So it lasts way longer because Aerox are notoriously known for not being able to go very far on a tank. So that's been really nice. Don't have to worry about that and fill up all the time. So we already finished up how many kilometers this morning?
Just over 60. So we've got like 93 left. So an hour and 47 minutes to go.
And our favorite fruit at the moment? Persimmon. Ooh, yours looks better than mine. No.
No.
It's fine. Oh, thank you.
So we're filled up and now we're driving to a nice viewpoint coffee stop place. And we're gonna chill there, eat a small lunch, have a coffee. Roads are beautiful, wide open, sunshiny. As you can see, also quiet, which is something we're not used to. So this is really nice.
These roads are so smooth. It's like a dream. Feels like I'm floating on air or floating on the clouds. I don't know how to describe it, but so smooth.
All right, we're stopping here. Landview Coffee. Laka laka. So we saw on the map there's a hot spring just right back here. So we're gonna go to that. It smells like sulfur. So we are currently doing a hot bath. And it's so hot. How hot is it?
At 40 degrees Celsius?
Yeah, it says 40 degrees. Oh. It does feel nice though.
It does. Toasty.
Hot. Oh, it's really hot. But it feels so good.
All these weary bones.
All these weird bones.
My back was stiff. I
Yeah.
stood like for 2 hours driving. My back is really stiff, upper mid back.
Yeah, so my neck
Oh yeah.
feels nice. So they have a public pool here, and then you can go into these rooms for a private bath. So you can see the actual hot springs are just here, and then they connected pipes into the private bath rooms and then into the pool also. How is it?
It's good. I'm putting some vinegar on the rice. And then some stinky fish sauce.
I love the Pack Pow when it has the beans in it.
Mm.
So good.
We finished up at the hot spring. I'm feeling all woozy and tired, loopy. We have about an hour's drive left to Mae Hong Son, and then we're gonna book into a hotel. Let's get on the road.
We just passed the sign that says Mae Hong Son, 69 kilometers. So it's just around the corner, sort of. It's gonna take just about over an hour. But I just want to say I'm really thankful for the life we have and to have gave my life. It's been an absolute wonderful 2 years. It's been about 2 years since we started dating and exactly a year since we got engaged. And our lives together have just been absolutely wonderful. And I just want to say I'm thankful for that. Also thankful for the opportunity to live in Thailand and have a really nice life here. Even though, you know, sometimes we wish we lived somewhere else. There's a lot to be thankful for. You know, you can't have everything you ever wanted in one country. But Thailand really does offer a lot of the good things. And this is just one of them. Just want to say thank you, and thank you for everyone that's supporting our channel and watching our videos, helping us, you know, make this hobby possibly a job one day.
Wow. This is so breathtaking. It's so beautiful. To drive on this, I just feel like it's an adult playground. This is just like, woo, back and forth, back and forth. Through the trees. So much fun.
We are 39 kilometers out from Mae Hong Son, so that would be about 40-ish minutes. But the roads are so smooth and straight and wide, you can pick up some speed. It's quite nice. It really feels like you're driving through a magical forest. Like, just look at it. It's so pretty. Like, I want to say my eyes hurt because it's so pretty, but my eyes are dried out. But look at that. Everywhere is just forest. Most beautiful green colors. You can see some of the trees are losing leaves and turning like autumn colors. It's a good day.
Here's a monk walking on the side of the road. Wow. I don't know where they're headed, but we've seen groups of monks walking the past couple days. Just look at where this town is situated. Like, you're driving, then you all of a sudden come along this town and you just have mountains all around. So amazing. But yeah, I think this loop is definitely doable in 4 days. There's a lot of time to do other things too. On the first day we got in quite early and we even left late because we just went to Pai, which is a quick drive. And then the second day we did the waterfall in the morning and didn't start until around like 11. Got in still with enough time last night before sunset. And today we're gonna get in around 3 o'clock. We left a bit earlier, we left at 9 this morning, but we had time to go to the hot springs, so it's definitely doable in 4 days and enjoyable. I mean, of course we would love to have more time, but
to be honest, driving doesn't get much better than this. The roads are so smooth and the forest so green. It is absolutely magical. Oh, beautiful day of driving. I like this part even more than the first day. The first day is just too busy, too many cars, too many people on the roads. But this is like beautiful.
so we are in the town of Mae Hong Son. We made it.
We are finally here. My butt hurts, my knees ache, but it's been a beautiful day driving. So our accommodation is just passed down, somewhere just on the outskirts. So we'll just be driving through town and then check in. Ban Swan Suk Jai is where we're staying. Home garden. Oh yeah, looks nice. We finally made it. Woo!
So just booked into our room. This is our home for the night. We only had a room with 3 beds. So, whatever.
the underwear crew. The underwear couple, I don't know. We both have our underwear drying out from the other day when we jumped in the waterfall. Gustav's boxers are hanging out the back, and I have my sports bra hanging out my backpack. Silly.
Wow, it's so like peaceful. It smells like sulfur.
Smells like stinky eggs.
Stinky eggs.
Good morning from the Mae Hong Son loop. Today is our fourth and final day on the loop. Today we are heading from Mae Sariang to Chiang Mai, which is a total of 201 kilometers. That is 1/3 of our journey. So we have a big day ahead of us.
We wanted to wait out the mist so that we have some beautiful sunshine, but it's getting on in the day and we've got more than 3 hours of driving and we need to get back to Chiang Mai like before 5 because we've got an overnight train to catch. I mean overnight bus. So that's the plan, Stan. No waiting. So last night we stayed at this place called Ban Suan Suk Chai. Really nice. Got some jam, crackers, coffee and bananas for breakfast. Really nice, peaceful, beautiful place. 600 baht for 2 people. Really,
We had 3 beds.
really well priced. So now we're gonna hit the dust trail. Right, drive safe.
Alright, you too. Oi! There's the sign, Mae Hong Son to the left, Chiang Mai to the right. So obviously we are turning right as much as I want to do the loop again in reverse. It's cold this morning, about 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius. Oh, I see some blue skies though, so maybe it'll pop out. Just like that, the sun has come out. And it is majestic, it's so beautiful.
Here's some people cycling the Mae Hong Son loop. Chiang Mai! That is commendable. I would love to do something like that one day. But of course you need a couple of weeks, I guess depending on how fit you are, but it's not gonna be like a 4-day motorcycle loop like we're doing. I guess you could cycle the same amount that we are doing in a day, that, you know, they can cycle that, but it's gonna be like 8 hours, maybe 12 hours even in the saddle through mountain passes. That must be hard. But for now we'll do motorcycle loops. Yeah. Also, it's a little dangerous. Woo! Good job! Chiang Mai! Wow, hats off to them.
It is a beautiful morning. I want to drive extra slow so I can just take in every moment. When you think of Thailand, you don't think of these mountain ranges that they have in the north. Like, everybody sees the beaches and the beautiful islands and the, you know, Bangkok and stuff, but when you think of Thailand, I don't know, I'd never thought of it like this, with these mountain ranges that are just beautiful and vast and massive. I think Thailand is the ultimate travel destination. We were talking about last night, one day coming back when we're like 60 and just like living here for like a few months and and doing all the adventures again.
Stopping to get some gas for Gustav. Oh, look at all these doggies. Some dehydrated vegetables.
Yeah, and some pistachio nuts.
Road snacks. Interesting. Run.
Oh, is that
Run.
recording?
Run.
So we just stopped to refuel. Tanks are full. And now we have about 2 hours and 50 minutes more of driving. About 143 kilometers left, which is going to take a while. So just sit back, relax, enjoy the journey with us in these beautiful mountain passes, forests. It's going to be nice.
Little update here, we are 40 kilometers away from a town called Hot. Literally Hot, H-O-T. So that's interesting. And we're still heading towards Chiang Mai. I love this area because there's pine trees, and that feels very nostalgic for me because obviously there's a ton of pine trees where I'm from, and it just smells so nice. The pine trees, or the pine needles on the ground, is a smell that's really nostalgic for me. And there's wildflowers too. There's these yellow wildflowers on the side of the road.
So I don't know if you can see this, but a butterfly just smashed itself on my sunglasses. Luckily I had my sunglasses on, otherwise probably would have taken out my eye. But yeah, now my sunglasses are all gunked up with butterfly juice.
I just have to point you towards that. Look at that! My grandparents would be amazed.
I think we're almost gonna hit the road that goes into the national park. Oh no! Kate's mic was unplugged, so she lost a lot of the audio, but it's fine, we got 2 cameras. So what I was saying is we're gonna drive through the national park, and it basically goes into one of the highest mountains in Thailand, Doi Inthanon. We're gonna drive close to that, and it's a beautiful forested but really chilly because it's high elevation place.
So we're currently passing through Op Luang National Park, and we're driving right next to this Mae Cham River. And it's just so beautiful and peaceful to look over and see the water streaming down and the trees all around. It is a bit stressful when these big trucks go by though, I have to be honest. I don't remember going along this Mae Cham River for so long last time. I think it's because at this point we had turned off to go into Doi Inthanon National Park, which is also highly recommended to go and see. If you have time, definitely go check out Doi Inthanon. We have already been there. I've been there once and Gustav has been there twice, so we're just gonna skip over that this time.
So there's a little mountain trail you can take in Doi Inthanon on the mountain. It's quite beautiful, forested, and they also give you have to pay for this lady that's like a local, I don't know, mountaineer. They give you sticks, and we did that 2 years ago. And then this year, April, I also did it with my parents. And there's wild blueberries that grows on the mountain and really beautiful views. It's about a 2-kilometer hike, I think. Not too bad.
We are officially less than 100 kilometers away from Chiang Mai. So that means we have gone 500 kilometers on this trip in 4 days. And just less than 100 to go. Gonna savor every moment because I know the city of Chiang Mai comes in quick and it gets busy and quite trafficy, so gonna just savor these country roads.
I hope this looks as beautiful on camera as it does in person, because holy smokes, it's such a beautiful drive in these mountains. You got a river down there, over a little bridge, some shitty roads, not as smooth as yesterday, but it's still nice. But look at that, just the abundance of lush greenery is a treat for my eyes. Like, my eyes are like, wow, just so beautiful. I think we're officially out of the mountains. And from here on, the roads are probably going to be more flat and smooth. And we'll be mostly driving through the valleys. It's going to be farms, especially fruit trees. Probably a lot of rice paddies. So it's going to be beautiful. But yeah, no more windy mountainous roads. And probably way busier roads as well. There's some form of a massive quarry or a mine or something over there. I've never seen something of this scale in Thailand. Must be a quarry for like construction. But yeah, otherwise not much interesting. You can see the nice mountain ranges in the distance. That's about it. We're back in civilization, double lane roads, lots of trucks, traffic, all of that. We have 69 kilometers left to go in this journey before we hit Chiang Mai. So we're gonna try to find a nice place for lunch and a cup of coffee before.
So like I said before, we're not stopping at Doi Intanon, but through this whole town and on this road, you can see on the left is a massive mountain range, and that is Doi Intanon National Park. It's very beautiful and definitely recommend stopping there if you can. I'm kind of sad we're not driving through it now because we're driving just through some big towns.
Let's find a coffee shop.
Okay. Oh.
So we are stopped at this place called Nagugi. It's a coffee shop. It has a good rating. And we're in a town called... oh geez, I forgot. We're pretty close to Chiang Mai though, so we're in the Chiang Mai province. Coffee place doesn't have too expensive prices. 50 baht for iced Americano. Not too bad. I mean, 7-Eleven's 40 baht, so.
So we got a nice coffee and a lunch at this place called Nagugi. I launched the drone just to get some last shots of the beautiful mountains and clouds. So yeah. See you on the road. So we have 37 kilometers left on this loop. Unfortunately, it's all mostly highway roads. Not much to show. It's quite boring. Lots of big trucks and pickup trucks and The type of roads you don't really want to drive on, but unfortunately you have to get back into Chiang Mai.
Gonna fill up one last time before returning the bikes. Make sure we return it with full tank.
Alright, so we're officially back in Chiang Mai, almost downtown Chiang Mai, and it's been a wonderful journey. Unfortunately, we took the highway back, only realizing later on that we could have gone on the scenic route, so that's sad.
What's that?
The part that we got on the highway, there's a nicer road we could have taken, but it's fine. Look at the beautiful mountain in the distance.
Through going into Nani?
Yeah. I thought actually we were gonna drive through that, but it was what it is. We had some beautiful drives anyway.
Yeah. We went through a different national park.
Yeah. 8 minutes to go, 3.8 kilometers, and that is all she wrote. So we are in downtown Chiang Mai. You can see the ancient wall from like old Chiang Mai. I'm not sure how old it is, but we are about to give the bikes back. We're 4 minutes out from our scooter rental place, and then we'll just walk around, hopefully find a place we can take a shower before we get on the bus. Kate says she feels a little sticky. I feel like I can go. Kate wants to be clean. I like that. I should be clean for her too. As you can see, like downtown Chiang Mai has this whole it has an old quarter, like you can see on the right. All the old walls that like it surrounds what was inner Chiang Mai from like an old dynasty. Kate would probably put up some historical facts of Chiang Mai. We don't know that much, but yeah, it's pretty cool to see like old relics still in between like modern buildings and food shops and all.
And we're back. Woo! Woo!
Bye, bye.
Bye. Just finished up the loop.
600 plus kilometers
That
of
was so not enthusiastic.
600 plus kilometers of beautiful windy roads, mountains, forests, cheap accommodation, beautiful, quiet nature. It really was amazing.
It was incredible.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a really shiny nose.
Yeah, got a little sunburnt, and also look at my hand from my glove.
Actually, oh yeah, you can see it. I think my nose is also red, look at that. Right, so that's the video, that's a wrap. We are done.
We're finished.
Heading back home on the overnight bus.
And we're just going to chill in Chiang Mai for a little bit while we can. So, see you in the next one.
See ya.
Carrot. First, have to head back to reality. Ooh, look at this fruit. Lekker.
It's been wonderful, but my butt hurts and my back is achy. Oh, I'm ready to head back home.
We're always thinking of you.
Thank you for joining. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's a blast. It's fun. If you ever have the opportunity, do the Mae Hong Son loop.